Hey guys, it's Peony Sims and welcome to my channel. So today is a little bit of a build tour. I really meant to do this as an actual speed build, but I kept forgetting about it and then like some parts just didn't get filmed and whatnot. So this is a tour instead. And it has been a while since I have posted anything and I don't really have an excuse for that other than this game just kind of really has lost its appeal to me. Even with the addition of city living, it's just feeling really dull. But I did find the motivation to finish this one. And I started this at least 2 months ago, I think. And then I kind of forgot about it. But I came back to it the other night, refreshed and ready to go. And it is done. And I am so thrilled with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and like show you the exterior of it. It's, how many shops do we have in here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shops and then 2 apartments. So there's a lot going on in here, but I will tell you more, of course. So we'll start over on this end over here. I'll just give you the side view real quick and sink down a little bit. So on the bottom you have a bookstore and then above it is one of the apartments. But I love those red doors. It's so pretty. I really like the overall like style of this. It's definitely better suited for Windenburg. I did make it for the large lot in Magnolia Promenade, but you can definitely put it wherever. It's a 40 by 30 lot, like long ways. Yeah, so if you find a lot in Windenburg that you'd like to stick it in, it would definitely look good there, I think. But next door we have a bakery and above it is just more of the same apartment. But I think that looks really cute. I'm so thrilled with how this turned out. I really love it. And then next to it, as I go through somebody's fence, I probably should have deleted the building next, like across from it. It would have been easier. But this right here, if you ignore my sim down there thinking that he's like the coolest thing in the world, but you have like a kind of sports bar pub area deal. Above it is the hookah lounge or the bubble blowing bar, whatever you really want to call it. But that is that side of the build. And then I keep going through that fence. But next to it is like the alley. I don't want to call it an alleyway. It's like a Passover? Nope. What is that called? I don't know. But it's a thingamajig that'll lead you into 2 other stores. Above it is just kind of like a seating area. We'll get to that. I don't know why I sound like I'm out of breath. I don't know what's going on, but I'm fine. And then next door is the restaurant, which is what I have this lot currently zoned as. It's what it's up as on the gallery, but it can definitely be whatever you want it to be. And above it is like a kind of spa salon kind of deal. Definitely technically more of a spa, but I wanted it to look like more of a nail salon, you know? But since we can't do that, it's okay. And then I love this building right here. This one is my favorite, this narrow, like old school brick looking thing. And it is a florist on the bottom and then an apartment up top. And next door is the art store. And my phone is ringing. Okay. I have no idea where I was before I just got that dumbass phone call. But, one thing I will say though is if you download this, place it with move objects on because as you can see over here, the banner that was upstairs has fallen down. So, little tip right there. So I don't know if you guys have experienced this since the last patch, but this game has gotten so damn laggy. I have no custom content in. I took it out thinking that that was my problem. But with that last patch, it just like lags for about 4 seconds or so. And it's driving me insane. But anyway, Florist Art Supply Apartment. So we'll swing on over to the side views and the back dealio. But yeah, definitely move objects on. It's important. So like graffiti and stuff over here. Yeah, place for your Sims to do their own art. And then in the back, we have like all of the fenced off areas. I don't really know what to call them, but they are there. And that is the wrong way. I wanted to go up. But I tried to add like some of the new like city living art kind of deals to make it more urban. Plant boxes behind the florist. Though I'm saying a lot, I know. The one with the restaurant is really the only one that I put like a lot of effort into, and even that does not have a lot. But more spaces for you Sims to do some artwork. But I didn't mean to put pipes over there. I guess I just kind of thought that they blended in, or I thought that like this area to do some graffiti on was just a wall. So if you download it, definitely move those pipes somewhere else, and then your Sims can do artwork. And then more of the same over here. Not a lot going on. But there are no gates inside to it. I didn't put them in there just because I didn't want anybody getting into the back rooms. But if you want to play this as your own, then yeah, you can put in some gates and whatnot. And then, yeah, the side over here, graffiti, posters, all that good stuff. And now we will start over here in the bookstore, or not. Just pop me up there. Going on down into the shop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Slide on in here, and it is pretty basic, as much as you like would expect from a small little bookstore. I imagine it'd be like some weird old dude who just has a bunch of books. But yeah, bookshelves, all of this stuff. Some movie posters, and that is pretty much it. It is pretty basic. A little display right there. I really love these windows and these doors. They're so pretty. But that is it for the shop. I really like it, but it is very simple. So swing on around to the bakery. I'm not super impressed by the bakery, honestly. I think I could have done better, but I just really wanted to get this uploaded for you guys. And I wanted to play with it myself. So it is basic, a lot of black and white and a little bit of pops of colors. And alright, so I will address this one little thing really quick. If you decide to use this as a bakery, or really as anything other than like your Sims visiting it and not owning it, I left rooms in the back open so that you had room to expand. Because if you use this as a bakery, obviously you're going to need a kitchen, and while there is one in the restaurant, it'd probably be easier to just have one like right behind it. But that is that. There's a bunch of kitchens in this lot actually, so maybe you don't need it, but you could definitely expand and have more seating. And my voice is cracking like a bitch. So, seating over here, that like cinnamon roll poster, a cake on the window, and that is pretty much it for the bakery as well. So if you want to swing on over in here, you get the sports pub area. Let me do that. But if you go, we'll enter it the real way. Down over in here through this, whatever it is actually called, and I can't remember. But it's like a breezeway kind of, I don't know. This is pretty empty. I didn't want to clutter it with a lot of stuff. I just want to make sure that like Sims had a lot of room to move and like do activities and things, because there's a bunch of games, and I didn't mean to go that way. Sorry. Games and TV, some karaoke, Don't Like the Llama, the arcade game, darts, and I think that's it. I think that's all you really need to know about this one. It does go through the floor a little bit. I mean the ceiling, which, you know, is the floor upstairs, but I found a way to hide it. This little thingamajiggy right here, so it's okay. And then over here we have the bathrooms, which are actually really big, and they didn't need to be, but there's nothing to them. Alright, so that is all that is really to this part, and I probably should have just gone through the lamp like that. It didn't look so great. But we will swing on over into the restaurant, which, as I think I mentioned earlier, is what this lot is currently zoned as. So, the whole point of this build was kind of like to make it more sportsy, because I had a certain Sim in mind that was going to own this whole block, and he is definitely more athletic, more into like the old school kind of sports bars kind of thing. So that was really what I was going for with this, and my game is stuck again. Okay. So yeah, definitely like more little athletic details and stuff in here. That's what I was going for, and I think we're watching a cooking channel right now. But I definitely always turn it on to like sports when we're in here. But it has been play tested as a restaurant and everything works fine. There are a few little adjustments I would recommend you make if you download this to play as a restaurant, but I will mention that in a minute. But if you go on over through the arches, you have your bathrooms, and they are exactly the same. Pretty basic, standard stuff. And then over here is your kitchen. Not a lot to it. The color scheme's a little weird, doesn't really go with the rest of it, but I was in desperate need for like some light and bright stuff going on. There is only one chef station. You can definitely expand. I left a ton of room on the bottom half of this build to expand. So if you want to do that, go for it. And now we will slide on through to next door. Okay, the Florist. I really love this one. I think it's really pretty, but I don't know. I love plants, guys. I just love them. So yeah, that is pretty much what you get. A bunch of plant arrangements everywhere. I like the stump and stuff. I think it's really pretty and blah blah blah. I was gonna say pretty and floral, which like obviously. Yeah. So you have all of your planting needs over here in pictures and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty basic. I don't know what else I can say about it. And so next door is the art supply store, which again, it's going to be pretty much what you expected. But I do love that door with the stained glass. And that mosaic tile adds a nice punch of color, which is definitely needed in your art stores. But you have easels and canvases and stuff that you can buy. Some new artwork from City Living that I love. I really, really love this one right here. It's probably my favorite out of all of the swatches that we got from that painting. But yeah, that is your art store. It is exactly what you would expect. A bunch of stuff up there. I know that they're like colognes and stuff, but they look like little like bottles that you could possibly use for art thingies. And yeah, that is it for that one. Okay, so we're gonna enter the upstairs this way. Go through here, all the little details with the bulletin boards and stuff, and there's like security cameras on the wall. But you come up here and there's like a fire extinguisher, some lights and whatnot, and then over here is just kind of like a little seating area where you could wait for your friends or whatnot, or to get into one of the other stores that is up here, that are up here. That was bad grammar. But we'll come back this way and take it to the right. And get on in here. Okay, so spa doors right here. We're gonna go through. So you have your seating area. There's a little drink tray. And I really like the color scheme for this one. It's a bunch of like warm neutrals and blues. It's very relaxing, I think. And then a reception area, which you don't actually need it, but you know, helps to add a little bit of realism. And then in through here you have the hand and foot massage chairs, and it's pretty much the exact same thing on both sides. I just used different pictures. And I put that like new fish like koi rug decal thingy on there. Thought it just added to it. And then come in here and you have the massage tables, and it's pretty much exactly what you would expect. 4 massage tables, some dividers to give you a little bit of privacy, and that is it, you guys. That is pretty much all you get from this spa, because I couldn't fit like a sauna or anything in there, which is kind of disappointing, but it will do. Alright, and then if we exit the salon and come down this way, we go into the first apartment, which is definitely more industrial than the other one. It's kind of like this artsy bohemian kind of deal. And she just reminded me that if you decide to play this as a restaurant or just download it for your Sims to go to as a restaurant, that I would definitely get rid of all bars and dining areas upstairs so that Sims aren't seated up there. Because it's just kind of weird, like that your Sims would go and have dinner in like an apartment. I don't know. It doesn't really look right. So I would definitely advise that you do that. Or if you're playing it as your own restaurant, then don't forget to lock the doors. But there's an area up here so that you can do some graffiti, a painting area over here, not a lot to it, and then a like little kind of living room deal right there. I didn't put a computer in here, mostly just because I totally forgot. So if you want one, you gotta find some space. But I divided it with like the new dresser and mirror from City Living, which is definitely like this lot uses, or the upstairs part of this lot uses a lot of City Living. The downstairs not quite as much because I'd already had that done like way before this expansion pack came out. Yeah, I just like stopped on the bed and left it there. But there's not a lot to it. I left it pretty plain just so that like your Sims could really make it their own. It's definitely not nearly as cluttered as it would be if I was just making it for my own Sims. But the bathroom is kind of weird. I'm not like 100% thrilled with the color scheme, but I wanted to use the new bathroom stuff. Except for the new toilets, because honestly, oh my god, why do you need a talking toilet? I'm sorry. I think it's dumb, but whatever. So, whoo, girl, that is your bathroom. That is your apartment, and now we will move on. Okay. So, down the hallway we go. And into the hookah lounge, bubble bar, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it is nice and bright, and it is definitely one that you need City Living for. Out of all of them, this is the room that would definitely be the most empty if you don't have it. But honestly, I'm not going to say anything else, but really, City Living, biggest letdown, and that is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about it. So, you know, you got your hookahs, and then this is what I was talking about earlier, that bar that is downstairs that like merged through the floor I covered with these little coffee tables, and you can't really tell, so if you move them, there's going to be like a weird thing sticking up, but you know. So TV, I'm smacking my lips at you guys, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to. There's not a lot to it, you know, you got some seating, and that is pretty much it. Out on the balcony, I really like, which by the way, that plant is merging through, and I didn't notice it until I had already uploaded it. So if it bugs you as much as it bugs me, then feel free to fix it. But yeah, a bunch of like plants up on the balcony, because I love them. You guys know this, I love them. And that is your hookah lounge. I really do like it though, I like all the bright colors, but what is that? What is it? Where did it come from? I have no idea. I have been like using this lot as a personal game like lately, and so things have been happening. There might be a little like weirdness when you download it. There's probably like coffee cups and stuff sitting on tables, but whatever. And then finally, the last part is the more modern apartment, which is not my taste at all. Like I honestly, no. But I know a lot of people really love the modern, clean lines, like black and white stuff, but it's not for me. But I gave it to you anyway. So your kitchen is pretty nice. That door is very blah. This corner is very blah as well. I don't like it. I don't like modern. I don't do it very well either. But your seating area, I do actually really like that divider. I use the spot A ones, and I think they're really cool. But computer over here, because I remembered in this apartment. And your bed underneath those giant windows. Just, this place bugs me. I know that someone's gonna like it, but it bugs me. And then, if we go very, very slowly, over here, you have your changing area kind of deal. Which that dresser is really cute. I actually really do like that. And then the last bathroom. Woo! Okay, black and white, marble floors, brick walls, you know. That shelf is pretty cool, I'll admit. But yeah, there's not a lot to it. That's pretty much it, you guys. We'll slide back out. I think that's everything about this place. I think so. Woo! Sliding through the floors. And we'll just give you like floor plan shots real quick. But yeah. So I really do like this build. I think it's like very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things, which is neat. And I hope you guys like it too. I don't know. I really enjoy it. It's kind of what I was hoping for from city living, and I know I wasn't going to say anything else, but why can't we have a block of shops all in one spot? But anyway, let's get one more view of the beautiful outside. This took so long, and I kept like going to my mom. I was like, help me, it looks boring. And then she was like, you need color. And she's right, I needed color. So it is done, and I really love it, and I hope you guys too. So leave a like or comment if you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye guys.